32 off 15 never looks as bad, does it, when it's seen like that? 32 off 2.5 looks a lot worse.
One big over, couple of big strikes. That's all it takes to get that back down. But can they do it? Has a go. Well, is it going to race away? Shouldn't go for 4. Should just be another couple.
Good courage this from Hatwell, bit of cat and mouse. Looks like Humble, the big man's been sent in to come and try and slog the ball out of the park, and he's not gone for the easy option of darting the ball in. He's really tried to tempt him. Must deserved a bit more for that courage.
Whacked away on the offside, but finds the man at deep point. 101 for 4 then. Equation is getting harder and harder. Required rate is 13.38.
Come on here, JH. Let's go, JH. Come on. Let's be having you.
Swatted away. Now, has he found the boundary? Yes, he has.
The wise old head of Miller was calm and composed. It's amazing when you get to this period, every single ball's an event, isn't it? Just ebbs and flows all the time. They're still not big favourites yet, still nowhere near it, but every ball just changes the situation.
Yeah, it does. 18 overs have gone, 105 for 4. James Pearson, our man up here, who's only just talking about rum and cokes and getting excited about getting on that plane, but now he's not so sure after that boundary. He's now talking about a cup of tea back at uni.
Bit of Cockspur rum, that's what he's talking about.
Yeah, that's right. But it could all change very quickly. 12 balls to go, then 25 to win. They need a big over. They need a really big over. It's Sims who's been entrusted with the job from the pavilion end by his captain. He's bowled pretty well, wicketless, 3 overs for 21.
Me and you here, buddy. Come on.
And it's Humble on strike.
One.
Straight down the ground. He
Yes,
needs
mate.
boundaries. Is he going to go back for 2? No, he'll settle for 1. It's good bowling. It's full. It's straight. It's 60 miles an hour. There's not a lot of flight. So Miller's on strike. 14 from 14. Boundary, please.
Yeah!
Oh, it's brilliant bowling. It's very good from Sims. Cool as you like. Full, straight, impossible to hit, really.
Well, full and straight, extra pace. Could that be the moment that puts them on the plane? James Miller, he goes for 14. South Northumberland now 106 for 5. 24 off 10. I wonder with the pace that he's bowling here, it's value. They're trying to deflect the ball.
That's just what you need. A bit of experience, a bit of nous, a bit of bottle right at the end of the innings. Get it full, get it straight. Can you do it? Yes, he can. Greg, what can you do? Age 22. Be a hero. Make a hero of yourself for your team. They need a couple of boundaries. It's never easy when you're going in under lights. He's been sat there for a while watching his teammates. There's Johnny Wightman. He's next in.
A couple of 5s. Come on, Simsy.
Heaved away. Has he got enough of it? Oh, he has, and it's gone for 4. It's a slip in the outfield.
Second bounce spin, I reckon.
Told you. Well, it was only one bounce, but quite know what happened there. It is damp out there, completely committed to running around, and I think just lost his footing. Only Cooper there. Well, it's still game on here, 20 from 9. Another couple of boundaries here, and it really could swing dramatically the other way.
Come on, Simsy. Come on, mate. They miss you hit, buddy.
Heaved away again, but should be out, and oh no! Sure, he had it in the hands. Well, Thirlwell, I thought for one moment had it, done the work, he'd got round.
He did, didn't he? He looked like he's just going to get there. If he gets there, he's got to catch it, and oh dear. Amazing, isn't it, what happens in finals? Remember the professional, the domestic 2020 that Hampshire won it. The last over was just carnage, wasn't it, in that?
Struck away. The call is 1 from Richard Sims, and it's good work in the outfield. It is just 1.
Boundary here makes it interesting. Rumble looks like if he's going to get hold of one, it's going to go a long way as well. He also looks like the type of bloke that would love nothing more to try and smash 14 off the last over.
Catch it when it goes up, boys. Come on. Come on.
Oh, very good again. Cool head. Richard Sims, this time just dragging it down. He may have seen Cragg coming down and just dropped it a little bit short.
I've seen him coming down. I reckon he came down very, very early there. Good bowling. Dragged it down. Wild swing. This has been a very good over. Craggy goes for 5, but South Northumberland 112 for 6, 18 off the last over.
Well, it's been done before, it'll be done again, but can it be done right now? Sims finishes with excellent figures, 2 for 28. Our helper up here, James Pearce, is just leaving because I think he's thinking of going down and joining his team, who he hopes will be victorious. He's saying don't tempt fate, but I think he's just booked his diary now right up. He's very confident, and they're very hopeful.
Well, off the last over of the Swardeston innings, Lambert, mainly down to him, they hit it for 19.
So Michael Eccles will bowl the last over. It's a good start. It's just what they want. A dot ball. Intelligent bowling. Tries to go full and straight. How do you get 18 off 1 over, Rob?
Well, there's varying ways you can do it, isn't it? You could hit 3 sixes. 4 fours and a 2.
Hard, but should only get at least 2. Yeah, settle for 2. Swardeston. They're just trying to stop the boundaries. Remember Alan Lamb getting 18. 18 or more? I think it was at least 18 years and years ago at Sydney, off Bruce Reed. Surely you have memories like that.
If he connects with the way he's swinging at this ball, Humble, it's going to go a long, long way. The question is, can he keep his head down and watch the ball for long enough? There's enough bat speed, the intention's absolutely right, he's just not watching the ball enough.
Well bowled again, and good fielding. Skipper there. Thomas making sure he gets something behind it.
Well, this ball, this is it, isn't it? If he gets this ball right, they've won. South Northumberland needs something here just to keep any hope alive.
Well, we can laud the spinners who have done a magnificent job for that man, Mark Thomas and his team, but Eccles has been quite brilliant. Of course, he had 18 to get, and it's never easy, but he's held his nerve, he's bowled brilliantly, his lengths have been excellent, his line has been good. Struck away, but again finds the skipper mid-wicket. Valiant effort from Humble, valiant effort really from South Northumberland. Chasing down 129 to win, 130 to win was never going to be easy. It's the second highest score of the day. But it looks as if, barring odd occurrences, no balls, etc., they should be there now. Well, it's a swing at the end, and it'll only go down to third man for one. So joyous scenes for Mark Thomas and his team from Swardeston. Brilliant final and brilliantly played, really. Brilliantly set up by Peter Lambert, 72 from 52. He made the difference, to be quite honest. But the bowlers have been outstanding. The fielders have been excellent in support of the bowlers. And they and their supporters have had a quite brilliant day here at the Rose Bowl. They go home with the Cockspur Cup final trophy, and they get on a plane on the 6th of November and go to the Rumsey Pro-Am tournament in Barbados. Unfortunately, it's South Northumberland who miss out. We've seen an excellent final, some really good cricket played. There's Peter Lambert, smile on your face, and why not? Just 20 years of age, 72 from 52. Take a bow, young man. So it's the team from Norfolk who win this Cockspur Cup final, and rightly so too. Valiant effort from South Northumberland, who won the National Club Championship last Saturday. They were going for a double. They haven't quite managed it.
Come on!
There's going to be some celebrations tonight, I'm sure, around Southampton. Enjoy yourselves, guys. You've performed excellently when it matters most in a final. We'll have some amazing memories from an amazing day, really. That's the team song, and that's the reason why South Northumberland, well, they couldn't quite get it going at the start. Hewison played nicely for 24 from 27. There were contributions in the middle. Hooker was taken up the order, 22 from 22. The skipper, John Graham, played really nicely, 34 from 37. It was a brilliant caught and bowled from Jaden Hatwell that accounted for him, and then it was just a little bit too much at the end for Humble and Wightman. Eccles was brilliant at the start, and at the end particularly there, 1 for 12. Darwell was a little bit expensive. George Walker bowled nicely with his spin, 1 for 16. So did Sims with his spin, 2 for 28. And also another spin option, Jaden Hatwell bowled well, 1 for 22. So we've seen an excellent game of cricket. Swardeston won the toss. They batted first and they posted a really good score, 129 for 8. Was it going to be too much for South Northumberland? Well, it was in the end. Valiant effort from Graham, Hewison and Hooker, with excellent bowling from Sims, Eccles and Walker. So it's Swardeston who win by 11 runs.
Thank you, Charles. Yes, we're ready for the presentation ceremony down here, the 2010 Cockspur Club 2020 trophy. Our presentation party this evening from the ECB, their head of non-first class cricket, Paul Bedford, and from Cockspur Rum UK, Omar Khan. My first task is to ask the losing captain from South Northumberland, John Graham, to come up and say a few words. John, hard luck. It's been a memorable season for you, but that was just too many runs to chase tonight.
Yeah, it was. We were obviously had them on the rack. And the difference was the young lad who got 70-odd batted brilliantly on a day when there were very few sixes hit. He must have cleared the ropes 5 or 6 times, and ultimately that was the difference between the sides, yeah.
Did the conditions change much under the floodlights?
A little bit, yeah. It was probably a better batting wicket as the evening went on. But 130 in a final like that with the pressure around is a decent score.
It would have been magnificent to do the double, having won the national club knockout, but you can't be that disappointed.
No, we've been to Barbados before. It plays havoc with your liver. So yeah, disappointed, but you can't win them all.
Okay, very well done today, and congratulations to your team.
Thank you. Cheers.
Now we come to our Cockspur Cup man of the match, and it's no surprise who that gentleman's going to be. Top scored in the semi-final, he top scored in the final. And he's going to receive a beautiful bottle of Cockspur rum from Omar Khan for his 72 not out in just 52 balls. It's Peter Lambert. Peter, you were lost for words when I talked to you earlier on. Has it sunk in yet?
Oh, not yet. We're going to Barbados. I don't know what to say. It's an amazing win. Bowlers bowled really well at the end, and yeah, amazing.
Talk us through some of those sixes. Just instinct?
Yeah, it was there, and just played my normal way and smashed it.
Any ambitions to go on to higher things in this great game of ours?
Oh, I'd love to. But if the opportunity comes my way, I'd have to see. I'd love to, but see how it goes.
And you're going to have a great time in Barbados with the lads.
It's going to be amazing. Can I just say thank you to Mark and Pete Thomas for the amazing organisation today, getting us here and all that. They've been amazing, so yeah, thanks for them.
Well done, Peter. That's our Cockspur Cup man of the match, Peter Lambert. And now the winning captain. He won the toss both times. He chose to bat. From the winners of the 2010 Cockspur Cup 2020 from Swardeston CC, Mark Thomas. Mark, you've been smiling all day, but there must have been 1 or 2 dodgy moments during the afternoon.
Well, yeah, there were a few dodgy moments, but Peter's innings was magnificent. There's no ground too big for him.
Now, 129 was a fantastic total. All the other totals during the day have been much lower than that. You must have been thrilled with a score like that.
Yeah, definitely, especially after losing our first 3 batsmen for 0. Yeah, to go on and get that score was, yeah, mainly just down to Peter. Yeah, he's done very well, but it has been a great team effort by all of us to get us here. We've won 12 games. Thanks for all the support. It's been lovely. It's been a great day, and I've been to Barbados before, but I'm going again.
Okay, well done. Go and join your team and celebrate. At 2010 Cockspur Cup 2020 club winners, all the way from Norfolk, Swardeston Cricket Club.
So great scenes here at the Rose Bowl, and that is the last silverware of the season done and dusted. If you've won a 2020 cap of any sort, you'll know that victory is always very sweet. Rob Key is with me. You've done it for Kent, and these boys will enjoy it just as much as you did it that day at Edgbaston.
Yeah, it's a massive moment here. You play a whole year and you go and win something at the end of it, and what a perfect time to do it as well. Look out Southampton tonight, I reckon.
And, you know, they're absolutely right. I mean, it's been a long old campaign. They've had to fight very hard to get here. They must have been worried after batting in that first semi-final when it didn't look like they got enough, but they knew what they had in the locker as far as spin options were concerned.
Yeah, and I think the captain, Thomas, deserves a lot of credit for that, really, because they had to fight all the way through. Yeah, Lambert played brilliantly. I thought his captaincy was spot on. I thought all of them really gave absolutely everything and left nothing in the locker all day, because it's a long day, finals day, especially when you play the first semi-final, because the whole day drags on, where all you want to do is find out whether you're going to win it or not, and it's been good for you.
Well, let's just quickly talk about the man of the match, who was Peter Lambert. He did bat absolutely beautifully, and his innings, not only for the shots that he played, but because of the pressure, because remember, Stephen Humble had taken 3 for spit, and they were, I think, 20 for 4 at one stage, but he just kept his nerve, and his striking was absolutely peerless.
Yeah, it was brilliant to watch, actually, as well. And you just look at the flow of the bat that he has. Yeah, he doesn't look the biggest lad, doesn't look the strongest lad, but he was able to hit it further than anyone today, and on a big ground where I've seen a lot of people struggle to clear the rope here, and he did it easily. It was almost like a golf swing. It was great to see.
The other thing I'd just like to say was I'm really pleased that the final became something of a spectacle, because I think we're all a bit depressed after the first 2 semis, where it looked like 100 was like a job, you know, a score put together by Bradman. But that final was a truly contested, and there was some really good cricket played.
Yeah, I thought the one thing I thought was really outstanding was the fact that they all went away and obviously thought, actually, we didn't play very well here. How are we going to master this pitch? And they did it. They all came back, even South Northumberland, they'd worked at their game and they all improved throughout the day, which was, you know, credit to all of them.
OK, Robert, thank you very much indeed. What does the winter hold for you? Will we be seeing you on Sky Sports a bit?
Hopefully a little bit here and there, yeah. So I don't know, mate, we'll have to see.
All right, OK, thank you very much indeed. And thank you very much indeed for all your support and emails and all of that sort of stuff which we've had from you throughout the summer. Now, don't forget, just a reminder that the PCA Awards, the final word on the summer of 2010, 6 o'clock in the evening on